Good morning. Good afternoon. Oh, it's 1:30. Where did this day go? I don't know how to find comments. Or are they here? No. I don't know where I've never done this. I've never welcome to my live. Guide your privacy. I've never done a live on a phone before here. Feels weird. But this is my fake channel. This is my demonetized one. What are you up to? How do I find the comments? Where do those go? I guess I'll just have to wait and see. What's this? Nope. Oh. Huh. Do comments appear? I can't find chat. Good morning, good morning. Good afternoon. Who knows what day of the week it is? Who knows what day it is? What time it is? This is my fake account. My demonetized one. We can talk about art. You can watch me walk in my weighted vest. I have to do this for 25 minutes. And then I have to go up and down the stairs. What's everyone else up to? And this is my real account. Are you all commenting? How do do they appear underneath here? Maybe nobody's commenting. Maybe none of you are commenting. I feel like an idiot. There's very few buttons on this interface. Ah, there we go. Thank you. So they do appear. It's just like TikTok. Oh, it's like the same. Hello, Eric. This is you're watching me on my fake account. My real account is here. Today is International Women's Day. I was going to put up some more female artists. I'm trying to decide who to put up. I have to look up who's the highest grossing female artist. It might be somebody awful, like Tracey Emin. I wonder who it is. And all 16 of you, my real account is right here. See, it's a new one, because this one is demonetized. And I have 22 minutes left of walking. I hate Tracey Emin. No, I don't, actually. I kind of like her. It's like a big thing in my family, because my spouse hates Tracey Emin. I'm trying to think of who else could be the highest paid female artist. I'm going to have to think that out. I don't have my computer up here, otherwise I'd look it up. I was also going to do the Bayeux Tapestry, maybe? I was trying to figure out, what would be the oldest? Oh, I meant visual artist. 2 squids, because this is an art history account. Art_lust. I hate it. It's a walking pad. I hate exercise of all kinds, but I'm high risk for osteoporosis. So here I am, sadly walking on it. I was trying to think of what else to do for International Women's Day. I'm brave for walking on a treadmill? I don't know. I don't think so. 21 people who who should be following my new account. That's where all the art videos are. And the trolls have finally shown up. So I now have troll reply videos. Treadmills are just boring. It's sunny out, but it's cold. Otherwise, I'd go for an outside walk. Maybe I still will. It's so boring. I've only done this for 5 minutes. It's like the most boring 5 minutes. I'm trying to think of other things I could do. I was thinking about women's work, like, oh, you know, I was going to do Katarina von Hemison. Oh, maybe I'll go through my film roll and find artists, female artists that are on from museums. That would be a good series, don't you think? And all 25 of you should be following art_lust. Yeah, that sounds kind of good. I do want to figure out who's the highest paid female artist. I know the highest paid female artist in the Netherlands during the Baroque era. She was higher paid than a lot of male artists. Rachel Royce. I see what you mean. No, I didn't. I didn't know if you were, no, I didn't really think that you were trolling me. I just didn't think it was that brave. I see what you mean. Yeah, but I'm not doing like real fitness. I don't know if I'd be like lifting weights in front of people. Just walking is okay. I usually do this on on TikTok. It's because I get really bored, and at least talking to someone feels like I'm doing something. Because I've only done this for 7 minutes, and I have to do it for 25. So boring. Sometimes I listen to podcasts, but like, you know, there's no give and take. So that's why I do this. For a while, I was doing it on TikTok like every morning, which was nice. Do you exercise, Adrian? I can't say it so much, but let's just say I was doing a video. I can't explicitly say what the video was. It was the first time I had a strike, but I was speaking about memes and fascism, and then I got demonetized. It was the first one. They didn't let me appeal. They said it would be easier if I just made a new channel. So there you go. But you can find all my videos here. I re-uploaded I will have re-uploaded 600 of the 1,000 I had over there. Yeah, trust me, I think it's hard to motivate myself. I truly hate it. I've made a lifestyle of hating it. It's been 9 minutes. Hello, King Nightbear. We're talking about art. This is my new account. Everyone should follow the new one. We're talking about International Women's Day. I see what you mean, Adrian. Oh, thank you, Katie. And my videos are now here at this new account. She really loves art. I did a video about her and art. It's on the new account. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if she called herself an artist, yeah. I think one of the things that's hard about Lady Gaga is I don't know where she is. Thank you, Katie. I don't know where she is and where like her AD, her art director is. That's the thing that's a little bit hard. Because a lot of performing arts is collaborative. So Lady Gaga and team is art, I would say. Look, I don't know much about her. So I can't say. Because a lot of people are, really produced. We've been here for 10 minutes. Whew. Almost halfway. Is it? I haven't heard it yet. I like the music. I like Lady Gaga. I just don't like... This is the old account. And I'm sending people to the new one. So no videos over here, just lives. It's funny, I'm just very narrow in my knowledge base, but also my interests. So I like music a lot. Hello, Delphine. Delphine. I'm very I like music. I listen to music all the time. I'm just not knowledgeable about it. I would say the same about film. And Delphine, this is my new account. I'm walking on my old account. All my videos are over here. I don't know what a triphase is. I know. All I do, somebody was like, if you didn't count the minutes, then it would go faster. And I was like, how do you not count the minutes? But I think it's easier to not count the minutes when you're outside. "12 minutes, I'm almost halfway done. Hello, everyone. This is my real account. Go there to subscribe for videos." But we're talking about what is art. So for me, I am very knowledgeable about visual art, and that's about it. Even literature, I read literature. In fact, I was thinking yesterday how I used to read a lot more literature. And now I read a lot of just, whatever. I read a lot, and I usually put my reading on Blue Sky, but I don't follow. Adrian. Oh, you mean in other genres there's a lot of male gaze versus female gaze? Absolutely. I'm just not knowledgeable about it. Oh, thank you, Aiden. I try. Sometimes I'm a little meaner than I could be, but I do try. Yeah. I'm not so good at Blue Sky. I don't have a lot of followers, nor do I care. I realized I had forgot. I used to love Twitter before it got bad. But I'm sort of out of the practice of writing short, pithy things. But I do, because I got out of Goodreads, because it's owned by Amazon. So I now just track my books on Blue Sky. And Aiden, I think you know, but this is where all my videos go now. This is so boring. Anybody here walk on a pad and tell me how you can do this without getting bored? Thanks, Steph. I know, isn't that sad? Hola. I know. I have so much on my Goodreads. I deleted it from my phone. I haven't deleted my account yet because I tried to I have so many books in there. I tried to download it, the data, and it wouldn't let me. Yeah, I don't get bored if I'm walking around outside, but inside it's snowing a little bit here, so. That's a good choice, Adrian. No, I wouldn't say that, King Nightmare. Oh, you listen to audiobooks. Hey, Lily's sleeping, Maya's out.
I'll come back.
Okay.
See you in 5 minutes.
Okay. 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Yeah, that is, it's different when you're in a place like that. So I listen to audiobooks all the time. When I'm doing really boring data entry at work or something. Yep, I have 2. I don't say much about them, but I do have 2 of them. Hey, O'Shea. More than halfway. Oh, thank you, Droop Droop. This is my new account where my content is. Yes, I'm ethnically Indian. Where in Kerala are you from? My mom grew up in Mangalore. My dad grew up in Mumbai. Hey, Tea with Trash. Thank you, Joseph. My channel is now here because I moved from this channel. This is my fake channel. I got demonetized here. My old account got demonetized. I don't want to say it so I don't get booted completely because it still has all my data in it. But, yeah, I love Chennai. Some great food. I know where Kottayam is on a map. Oh yeah, I love Bengali food. Thank you. You're welcome to hang out here. I think I'm gonna do my lives here. I didn't realize they were all spitting them out. So I think I'm gonna keep this one too for lives. I have no idea. Who's Harry? Is Harry somebody I replied to in a comment? Oh, that dude? I don't know. Men don't like smart women. I'm trying not to I'm trying to keep it like from getting completely booted out of the channel because I've heard that they will completely close your channel and eat up your videos. I talked about memes and fascism. And they decided, it was my first strike ever. It's fun to do it. Katya is a great name. 9 more minutes. I don't know what the Frutiger arrow art movement is. And I don't have my computer, I can't look it up. You'll have to tell me. Oh, thank you, Joop Joop. Yeah, it really is. I was like, wait a second, it wasn't pro-fat, it was against it. It was telling you to notice it. But they didn't let me have like that space. Usually they have that space where you can explain, but nada. Oh, okay. Tranquilismo. Oh, art cataloging is hard. It's a lot of who do you know. I would say that if you get into the right grad program, you're usually set. Yeah, I know, that's what I thought, Katya. Oh, got it. Oh, Rhett, wow. Cool. You know who just published something about queer theory and art that I'm about to try to get is Lex Lancaster. Full disclosure, a friend of mine who teaches at Cooper Union. So that's a great place to start. They always have great bibliographies. I would also look up the Leslie Lohman Art Center. Might be the lost part of it. I can't remember. It's a museum in New York City, and their resources will lead you to some great readings. Yeah. I know, Tea with Tosh. I'm really sorry. This is a terrible, terrible time. I have so many friends who are getting, it's just the worst time to be in museums. Like the absolute, unutterably worst. They're really brilliant. They're really brilliant. Very driven too. It's a terrible time. I mean, the Brooklyn layoffs are just the beginning. The field's gonna contract. There's almost no way it can't. Only 5 more minutes. Oh, mañana banana. That's awesome. You did hear me say, I will warn you, the job market has gotten real tough. In fact, I stopped teaching graduate school a number of years ago. I taught adjunct, but because they're letting in more people into grad school than they have jobs. And it's like, I think it's unethical. I also feel all museum jobs should be apprentice-based because the field does not give I know, that's true, Tosh. That is true. She's bringing up a good point. All jobs are tough right now. Hey, Madeline. I know them from YouTube. I know them from TikTok. Oh yeah. I think you're right, Tosh, that it is. It's just tough. I think for me, the thing is that so many museums overexpanded in the 2000s, and now they're dealing with it. You know, there's like, first of all, a lot more space. They didn't plan for operating for more staff. And I think that there's a real challenge there. And I think the other real challenge is that the field does not want to change. You know, this whole push against DEI that's happening. I did Madeline for many, many years, 22 years. But I left to go to work in tech because I had a lot of problems with the museum field. Mostly, though, I wanted to make more money. One of the things, like somebody was telling me, you know, there's a writer, Nina Simon, who wrote a book called, oh my gosh, what's it called? Performative Museum, Interactive Museum, something like that. It was like a very seminal book in museum work. And they started something called Of, By, For, All, which was basically like DEI training. Oh, that's great, Manana. That's great. As long as you go in with a plan. And so that organization, Of, By, For, All, in the last couple of years had a lot of trouble because a lot of museums were pulling back from DEI because their funders were making them. Because a lot of their funders don't believe in DEI because they don't want, right? They don't want. I have so many friends who have either worked at the Glasgow museums or are at Glasgow museums. Last time I was there, such great museum people. I spoke at Museum Next a couple of years ago. Yeah, a lot of working class people, some awesome people. I love Glasgow. Oh, I'm almost done. 1.5 minutes. Woohoo! But in the US, the UK sector started, I get the Museum Association emails. They started probably contracting 2 years ago with Brexit. But all of them have overexpanded. And so it's a real challenge. Yeah, great staff. I actually think I like non-London UK museums almost more than I like London museums. I like the collection in London museums, but I think the vibe in Glasgow, Manchester, Liverpool, just better. Bauhaus. What about you? Hey there, Tsuki. My real account is here. This account is now only lives. Gang, 30 seconds. We did it. Whew. And we had a depressing but maybe hopeful conversation about museums. I will say I worked in museums during the 2006 to 2008 crisis. And it was a tough time, but we did make it as a field. Oh, like the Uffizi. Italian museums are European museums are so, particularly Southern European museums, so different than American museums. I'm done. Woohoo! I'm done. 1.5 miles. Good job. Thank you, everyone, for keeping me sane. Oh, really? I've been to Devon, but I haven't been to her house. Yeah, the Uffizi is great. It's just a very different vibe. I haven't been to anywhere in Australia. I know the museum. I know a lot of museum staff because a lot of staff from Australian museums come to the U.S. to work for at least a portion, and sometimes do their what do you call it, graduate work here, because the sector there is so small. But I've never been to Australia. I'd like to go. I am 20 pounds. I was wearing a 20-pound weight because I'm high risk for osteoporosis. And I'm aging. So they said to walk for 25 minutes a day wearing weights. Let's see if I can keep you here so I can put my hair up. If you fall, I'm sorry. I'll be right back. There. I'm sort of there. Let me just put my hair up. There we go. Whew. That's better. Fiona Apple, the musician? I mean, I don't know her personally. She's a little older than me, and I just always really found her annoying. I'm sure she's perfectly fine human being. She's certainly not on this live, so I don't think she'll hear me. But she always annoyed me. Oh, like I was like younger, but like she was always famous, and I was like, she seems like a pick me. Maybe she's not. Maybe she's a nice person. Who knows? Like I don't know what was about her, but she always really, really annoyed me. All right, gang. I need to take a shower. I am hoping to regroup and do a drawing live. Somebody said they really liked my gesture drawing one, so maybe I'll do one later, and then I'm going to come up with a schedule for lives. There's somebody who I did on my other channel. I'll have to find the video, maybe repost it on my new one, who makes ceramics to help rebuild the Great Barrier Reef. It's an Australian ceramicist who makes these, like, it's so cool. Hello. Thank you. Vivi, I can't see you, but thank you. This is my old channel, where now I just do lives. My channel with videos is right here, and I talk about art and culture. Yeah, I enjoyed doing the drawing live, plus we figured out the setup, and somebody was asking me to go back to doing it because they want to try doing gesture drawing, and so I said I would do that. But to go back to Australia, yeah, I'm going to have to find that video, who that artist was, because at first I was like, what is she making? Because they looked sort of like the dorsal fin, like they sort of look like dorsal fins, and I was like, what kind of plate is that? And then it turned out she had been working with a nonprofit in Australia to basically create the structure. And it was very cool. I was like, that's brilliant. And I have a day planned. Once I can get I usually do those like theme days. I was doing those theme days. Like I did that whole Valentine's thing. And then I did that one food to explain art. Well, I had one planned I'm going to find it, JM. I'll post it on my new channel. I have to look through my videos. I can't remember the name of the artist. I'm not great with names. I have like files of saved videos and ideas and always have to find them because I forget names. But I was doing a whole day, and I will do it again. They'll just be like a month later once I can get enough like following that I get the videos on the algorithm. But of all of these people who are working in 3D printing, but there's a 3D printing artist who 3D prints clay for bees. So I was going to do a whole day of videos of people who are using their art to help the ecosystems. It's so amazing. Maybe it is Courtney Madison. It could be. Honestly, even if you said it, like it wouldn't ring. But if everyone else looks up, Glastonbury does have good street art. I was telling we met for work. I was talking to this dude who I think is South African. He never identified where he was from, but he and I both were in the UK in the like late 90s, which is when I was there. And we were talking about Glastonbury and Reading and how amazing it used to be when it was like busted. And we were talking about like when back in the day you could like sneak into these festivals, especially if you were a woman. I don't know. It was just like a very funny thing we were talking about. We're like, remember when Glastonbury used to be fun? All right, gang. Yep, I will definitely. I still have it on my list. Art for Ecosystems probably next month. Oh, next month is Earth Month. Why not? But find my real videos over here. I better shower and then maybe I'll draw later. Bye, gang.